Well, in the West Lancashire Division 1, Whitehaven returned to winning ways last night with a 5-3 home win against Hooker Old Boys Reserves. Brian Dawson joins me, the manager. You'll be pleased to get back to a win, Brian, but did they run it a bit closer than you expected?
I think on paper they're a decent side, Hooker. Obviously, with them playing in this West Lancs League, I think the majority of them will have had experience in the Northwest counties. Although they've not started the best, they've been in games, and I think they've got a makings of a really good side. So yeah, it was a tough task, and it was, you know, a little bit nail biting towards the end. You know, I think it wasn't until like the 85th minute that we got ourselves in front, but yeah, pleasing to get back to winning ways.
Yeah, was that the first time you were in front near the end?
No, so the scoring went 1-0 to them. We got back into it. They scored a worldie, really, the first goal. I don't think he'll hit another one like that again. We got back into it 1-1, and then they scored just before half-time. So we went in 2-1 at half-time. We spoke to them about being a little bit more patient in possession of the ball and having better decision-making rather than being too direct, which I felt like we were yesterday. And I felt, you know, we were more in control in the second half. We got ourselves 3-2 up. They got given a dubious penalty at 3-2 to make it 3-3. And then, to be fair, at that point, it could have swung either way. But the pleasing thing is this is 2 games now where that's happened with us. And we've come out, you know, on top on both occasions. So that's a positive. However, the performance as a whole and, you know, the way we're playing at the moment, I'm not particularly too pleased with. It doesn't really show what we're wanting them to do. But, you know, on reflection last night when I was speaking to a couple of the players and the coaching staff, we're a new side. So it's going to take time for us to kind of settle together, you know, get used to each other, and for us to understand, you know, what the players can and can't do, and also understand the league, because everything's new to us at the moment. So yeah, lots to work on, but really pleased, you know, to get the result, and that's the most important thing. The result doesn't reflect the performance. 3 points is 3 points.
That's right. Did you have to? I mean, you said all along that August is a difficult month. The number of changes you got to make. Did you have to make many last night, Brian?
Yes, but I think that strengthened us. So we had some players back. We're probably missing 2 or 3 still. We'll have Aidan Smith back in the mix for Saturday's game, and then George Frampton's going actually in for an operation this morning on his hand. He broke his hand playing Sunday League early on in pre-season. So, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can have those 2 back, especially in the next few games. And yeah, that will strengthen us again. But yeah, we're getting somewhere near. But like I said earlier, I think it's more a case of us trying to kind of like get our identity back and tighten up a little bit as well, because I'm really disappointed. We've conceded 8 goals now in 2 games, so that's a real cause for concern. Whether it's personnel, whether it's style of play, whether it's them getting to know each other, I don't know, but we'll certainly be working on that on Thursday at training.
What about the goals, Brian? Who got them and what were they like?
So Mal Norford, he got a hat-trick. So he's a real good presence for us up front. I think the first one is latched on to a through ball and slotted it home past the keeper. Similar second goal, really, just strength to hold off a man and slot it home. And then a third one was a real poacher's goal, just a little melee in the box, and he's kind of reacted quickly and got on the end of it. Then after that, I think it was actually Mal as well that's had the shot. The keeper's saved it. It's hit the post and Keane Goulding's followed up to tap in for 4-3, and then we got a penalty in the 92nd minute, and Keenan Mackay has put the penalty away. So yeah, we're looking really, really strong going forwards, but like I said earlier, real cause for concerns
You've got to be tighter
defensively.
at the back.
So
Yeah.
absolutely.
Now, who have you got on Saturday?
We've got Kendal United on Saturday, who again have started well. I think they had a 7-0 win on yesterday.
Yeah, sorry.
So that's going to be a tough game for us, but we're at home, and if we get what we want to get done on Thursday on the training ground or through pre-match videos and things like that to share with the players and get ourselves a little bit more solid defensively, then I would fancy us against anybody at home when we're at full strength, because that's 2 out of 2 now we've won at home. We've had a good pre-season at home, and so yeah, fingers crossed we can get a little run going again.
You'll have noticed that Chipping, the team that beat you last week, they lost last night.
Yeah, Carnforth, 2-0. Like I say, I think on reflection again, when we played Chipping, if we'd have had our full strength side, I would have fancied us to have got something from that game. But it is what it is at the moment. Like you say, it's August. Lots of changes from game to game.
Yeah.
Once we get into September, I think the dust settles and we can start getting some sort of consistency, not only in team selection, but also in the way we're playing.
Yeah. Right, Brian, thanks very much indeed. All the very best for a Saturday, and we'll speak after Saturday's game.
Okay, John, thank you.